Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I got this super simple yet gorgeous glittery eye. Today I'm going to be using an up and coming brand called New Beats. This is their first eyeshadow palette, which consists of mattes, shimmers, some neutrals as well as some colors, and it's a dupe for the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe palette. So to start on the eyes, I'm going to be going in with my ColourPop concealer, and I'm going to blend this in. We're not going to set this base. I love using my concealer wet. It grabs product better and makes the colors look more vibrant. So I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that comes in other palettes to apply the first shade, which is a very light brown. I'm just going to blend this underneath the brow bone. I got this little hair that comes out of the brush. It's kind of annoying. Sorry about that, guys. Then I'm going to start blending it outwards to create this sort of wing effect. And now I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics and apply a darker brown on the outer V and then begin blending that forward. And I'm sorry about going out of frame so much. It's just my mirror is lower and I always think I'm in frame, but I'm not. And we're going to create that same wing effect with the brown. Then we're going to take a clean fluffy brush and blend those two colors together. I'm going to take this flat concealer brush to begin cutting my crease. And I'm using the same concealer from earlier, which is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. A trick I use to cut my crease is I apply a little layer like liner, then I look up and it'll show you where your crease should be cut. Now I'm just going to use patting motions with the concealer brush to get a nice clean crease. Take your time with this. Don't rush during the cut crease process because it'll get even messier and these things take time. No matter how good you become at it, it takes time. Then I'm going to take that same brush that I used to blend the darker brown out with and just soften the edges of the cut crease. I'm going to go in with a glitter primer from Nyx and apply that all over the gold shimmer that I applied earlier. Now I'm going to be taking a glitter palette from the same brand that I showed you guys earlier. It's super gorgeous, has tons of shade, and is very pigmented. Here it is. And I'm going to use the gold shade. There's a lot of gold shades. I'm using the lightest gold one. And I'm going to use the same brush and just pat that glitter on all over the lid where I had cut my crease. Now I'm going in with the NYX matte liner just to create a small liner on the lid for my lashes. I'm using this fluffy brush to apply the first light brown shade and then a smaller brush to apply the browner shade on my lower lash line. I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Amrezy Highlighter, which is my all-time favorite, to highlight under the brow bone and on the inner corner. And I'm using a Luxie brush to do this. So here is the finished eye look. This look is perfect for a night out or a dinner party, holidays. I think it's just simple enough but still pretty enough to work for anything. Now I'm going in with this New Beats brush set to start my base. They're super soft and fluffy, a marble design on the brush handle, and it's super cute. I'm going in with my sleek foundation, which I was having trouble getting out of the tube, so way too much came out. And I'm going to start blending that on my face with this flat brush. Well, with a flat top brush, not a flat brush. And now I'm going to highlight and contour with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shades C8 and C12. I'm using C8 to highlight here and I'm using it on all the high points of my face as well as under the eye. For the tanner shade to contour, I'm using C12, and I really love this shade because it's more of an orange instead of a darker brown, so it gives me that really natural tan look. And these concealers are just so amazing. They blend so well. They're super creamy and they're so affordable. They're about $8, and for the price, you just can't beat the quality. Now we're just gonna blend away. I blend the highlight first and then I blend the contour into that just because it looks more natural this way. And I do go in afterwards after blending with a brush with a beauty blender to just make sure that everything is seamless and super well blended. Next, we're going to use this iconic London Illuminator drops to get a very bright and super poppin' highlight. And a little goes a long way with this. So you want to be careful. Like right here, I put way too much. All you need is like a drop or two. I'm using a Real Techniques angled highlighter brush, which is my absolute favorite to apply highlighter, whether it be powder or liquid. It just blends it so well. I'm going to apply highlight on the cheekbones as well as on my forehead. I'm also going to take a smaller brush later and apply highlight on the bridge of my nose as well as on my cupid's bow. And here, as you can tell, I'm taking my contour brush to just bring down the highlight a little bit just because it was too much. And while we want to be, popping and bright, we also want it to be well blended. Now I'm going to go in with my Sigma Cor De Rosa blush and a fluffy brush from Real Techniques to apply this all over the cheeks just for an added color. I like to brush it a little bit over my nose as well just to look flushed and rosy. And I'm taking this Melted Matte Lippy from Too Faced. I'm going to put the shade in the description box below just because I don't have it with me right now. But it's gorgeous, super beautiful, and this formula is very nice. It's a bit drying, but it lasts super long. Now I'm coming back at you with a brand new shirt looking much better. So this is the finished look. I absolutely love it, especially paired with the red lip and that sort of neutral colored eye. Now we're going, put in a couple poses for you, but then I forgot. I want to add some more highlight to my shoulders because I want to be popping from every angle, in case people snap a picture of me, even though I never go out. And I'm going to use the same brush that I used earlier and just get a popping shoulder, for no reason at all, just because like Instagram people do it and somehow make it look super good. So we're going to try this as well. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a pop and highlight from every angle. Yes, girl, work it. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this look helps inspire you. And if it did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe.